Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC network. And we are ready to kick off our first round action here. Let's get down to that first tee, see what happens. Well, this is a close one. It could be in the fairway. I think he'll like that from 29 feet out. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And starting the round off with a birdie is not a bad plan. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And about 125 yards to the pin. And I think he will like that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that was very close. And tapping in for par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now let's move to the third hole. And he'll be happy with that. Going with the 9-iron here. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. Ooh, inches away. And with a tap, they'll get a par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And a promising looking shot here. From 125 yards out. This might be a bit too much club. Well, that's nice. That's going to be safely on the green. Yeah, this one's about 19 feet away. and he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and about 145 yards left. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Didn't have enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th here. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And from about 250 yards out. And this putt is for birdie. And that putt drops. And he's going to move up 2 spots on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And with that, he is on the dance floor. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. Looks like a 7 iron. Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that. From 18 feet. And oh my, what a putt that was. Very long putt right into the cup. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And about 160 yards to the pin. And I think this is looking a bit long. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And tapping in for the par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And about 170 yards to the pin. Going with the 8 iron. And he is on. This one's about 11 feet from the cup. And just missing what could have been a very nice birdie. And tapping in for the par. And staying steady in 4th place after that hole. And I think he will be happy with that. From 130 yards. All right, he's on the green now. And this for the birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And moving along now on the 12th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And apologies to the folks at home. That actually ended up in the rough. And he's got to be happy with that. And this putt is for birdie. Nice little putt. And now the 13th hole. Going with the 9 iron. Looks like this is going a bit long. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. Ooh, almost, almost. And for the par. Solid putt. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. And this shot's looking promising. From 200 yards away. And this is a 4 iron. Uh-oh, this is looking not good. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And it's about a few feet from the cup. setting up now on the 15th tee. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And hitting from 195 yards out. That looks like a 5-iron. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that's got to be good for his round. I'm seeing quite a few birdies on the scorecard. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Looking good. This putt's for birdie. So close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. And as he tees off here on the 18th hole, he's only 3 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 215 yards out from here. That looks like the hybrid. Well, not a good approach shot there. Bit too much club on that. And this is about a 4-footer. And that one drops for par. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm just so happy to welcome you to our coverage of this event on the TGC network. We are just about ready to kick off our final round of action here at this event. I'm fired up, folks. Let's go. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. I think this might be a bit long. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this one's for birdie. Oh my goodness. And next up is a par 4, folks. And I think he's going to like that. And about 180 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Nothing wrong with that. And this one's for birdie. And the putt will drop. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this one's a 9-footer. For the birdie. And 2 under for the day after that one. And teeing off on this par 4. And he's probably not happy about that shot. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh. That was very close. And for the par. And this putt is for bogey. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And just absolutely pounded this drive. And about $110 to the pin from here. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. Well, that was unfortunate. Too much club on that one. And this putt is needed to save par. And that one will drop. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. That's a nice shot out of the sand, and not a whole lot of work to do for birdie. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that hole, 2 under. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Well, so far so good for this one. And about 120 yards out from here. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. 15 feet away here. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And moving down and into 3rd place on the leaderboard after that one. And just about to tee off on this par 3. I think he's going to like that. About 15 feet to the cup from here. And that putt will drop for birdie. And after that hole, moving up and into second place on the leaderboard. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 150 yards to the pin. Here's a 9-iron. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. And I'm sure he won't get too down on himself. He's been hitting those greens pretty good today. And just like that, that beauty of a shot out of the sand is putting par well within reach. And that one's going to go for par. And after that one, they'll move down and into third place on the leaderboard. And he's probably not too pleased with that. And now let's see what can be done here with this lie. From here, 38 feet to the cup. Ooh, that looked good. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that par putt will drop. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in third place on the leaderboard. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. About 160 yards to the pin here. And going with the 9-iron. And might be going in the sand here. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. And I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. Wow, nicely done. That is putting par very much within reach on this hole. And a decent little putt there. And after that one, holding steady here in third place on the leaderboard. And there was some serious power involved in this one. And hitting from 195 yards out. Going with the 4-iron here. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And this putt is for birdie. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. You're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And now setting up for this par 5. I think we'll find some fairway here. And 195 yards to the pin from here. And here's the 6-iron. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Oh my goodness, just missed. This one's about 6 feet away. And that one drops for the birdie. Yeah, moving on to the 15th hole. And something seemed off with his swing on that. From 145 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Look out, it's gonna get sandy. Unlucky on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. Going with the 6-iron. And about 4 feet from the cup. Ooh, that would have been good. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. In 3rd place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And this for the birdie. Oh, and just missing on a good attempt at a very, very long putt. And tapping it in for the par. And after that one, there's 6 under for the day. And moving on to the 18th hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 175 yards away here. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. And this next putt is for 66 on their final round. And that one drops for par.